Hello Linux fans, my name is Joseph and today I thought let's take a look at MX19 brand new beta 2.1. So stay tuned. What you see here is not default. I changed the design a little bit. I don't like the panel at the left side and I changed the wallpaper. So folks, if you don't like the panel at the side, it's not a problem. You only have to change that in one single click. Now it's horizontal. Now it's vertical. No problem. That's just one click away. Some people tell me, well, I would use MX18, but I don't like the panel at the side. No, it's not a problem, as you see. MX Linux is based on Debian. So let's have a look what's new with MX19 beta. So let's check out the MX Linux website. The MX19 is not an official release. If you go to download MX Linux, you can see there is the current release MX 18.3 and you will not find MX19 beta here. So you have to go to news, then to the blog, and then you can find the download link here because it's only for testing purposes. So what's new? Obviously it's based on Debian 10. MX18 is based on Debian 9. So there are new repositories for MX19. You also see Xfce 4.14, that's brand new. We have Firefox 69. So this is the newest version of Firefox Quantum. It's not Firefox ESR like Debian does it. It's the latest Firefox. There is Thunderbird 60.8, LibreOffice 6.1.5, and there is much more in the MX repositories. There is new wallpaper artwork, and the MX updater no longer requires a password to check for updates. But it's still required for installation of updates. All right. As I said, I changed the wallpaper. There are many nice new wallpapers included here. As you can see, that one, this one, landscapes, cute animal, if you like that. Cityscape, and here, well, I always prefer very clean wallpapers, not so much landscapes, cityscapes. It always disturbs me a little bit if there is too much going on the desktop. I like kind of that. Okay, let's keep that. I like it. So let's have a look. What's new? The MX package installer. We need a password. So here are applications which are popular. Let's have a look at the browsers. As you can see, Firefox is installed, but you can also use the latest Firefox ESR as Debian does. You can choose Google Chrome, Pale Moon, Vivaldi, Waterfox, Chromium, and Falcon. That's pretty much all you can get nowadays. I forgot Opera. Yeah, that's all that's available. That's good. You can choose 1 or 2 or 3. And you can install that with a single click. You just have to mark it and then go to the install button. Well, this is Xfce. You also have the possibility to choose Budgie or GNOME or KDE or LXD or Mate. All are basic installs of the desktop. That's fine. Don't expect anything like Ubuntu Mate or LX Mint Mate. If you install Mate Desktop here, on this day it's only Mate Vanilla. That's okay. That's pretty good. If you don't like Thunar, you can choose another file manager, PCman FM, Roxfiler, or Space FM. Or if you install Mate, you have Kaja, or here the how is it called? Nemo, yes. There's a very simple way to change the kernel. You have Antics kernel 4.9, that's older. You have Antics 4.2, that's very new. The Debian Meltdown patch kernel, the Debian backports kernel, and the Licorice kernel. At the moment, you have the kernel 4.19. That's pretty much the Debian kernel, the Debian Buster kernel. Here you can search in the stable repo. That's pretty much Debian. Here you can search the MX test repo. There's a warning here. You're about to use the MX test repository whose packages are provided for testing purposes only. It is possible that they might break your system. So it is suggested that you back up your system and install or update only one package at a time. Clear warning. Close. But if you need 1 or 2 packages that are not included in the stable repo, you can have a look if you find it here. You only have to take care that this could possibly break your system. So you also could have a look at the Debian backports. The same message here. It's called testing. And it's adjusted and recompiled for usage on Debian stable. Maybe there are no problems at all if you use packages from the Debian backports, but maybe you could run into some issues. Let's close that. And yeah, we have to wait a little bit. Because now it's downloading the package information. I cancel that. Now, the next thing you can do is to use Flatpaks. There is a repository of Flatpaks, and they say they are not responsible for the functionality of the individual Flatpaks themselves. Yeah, obviously that's not possible for MX to take response of Flatpaks. Let's close that. And now we can wait if any Flatpaks are there. Seems they are not. Oh, here they come. So, for example, here you find AbiWord. I think you would use AbiWord as a Flatpak, but you see there are a lot of programs available for Flatpak, and you get them from FlatHub. For example, DOSBox. There are 676 items. Oh, that's good. Like that. Let's check out MX Tools. And here you find a lot. There is a live USB maker. There is the possibility to take snapshots. You can change the boot options. You can repair your boot. You can clean up. Let's take a look. You can clean the folders, the cache. You can clear, you can empty the trash. You can delete logs. You can schedule that. Yeah, good. There is a NVIDIA driver installer. There is a codecs installer. So no problems with proprietary software. You can configure date and time. There is a network assistant. You can select sounds, system sounds. You can edit the conky. This is the conky here. You can change the system locales. I have to do this because maybe you know I'm German, and normally I install my system in German language, and so I changed that. You see the German flag here. I don't know why the German flag is still here. I think that's because my time zone is Europe and Berlin, and so this is German, and my keyboard layout is German as well. You can fix the GBG keys. There is the package installer we just saw. There is a repo manager. Let's check that. So here are the mirrors. And I see I choose the wrong mirror because it's United States now. I think there is a German mirror also. Yes, here would be my mirrors. Here are the Debian repos. You see main, contrib, and non-free. And you also can take a look at the individual sources. You can also check that in the sources list. We are terminal, but here you have a quick look. There are some repos from Antics. There are there's a repo from MX and MX, and here is the Debian plus the main, contrib, non-free. If you don't like to use, for example, the MX repos for some reason, I don't know why you should do that, you can uncheck that, and so the repo is deactivated. No problem. But this could cause problems with your MX system. This is the Conky Manager. Let's take a look. And you can edit it here. If you know what you're doing, no problem. But the best way is to start the Conky Manager. So let's check. we see this theme here, Kobo and more. And now let's choose another one. That's that. And because we have checked both, we see that and that. So now we disable that, and this is the theme we see now. Another one. Well, I think I would choose that. I like it more yeah, that's nice and fits good with the wallpaper. So let's close that again. You can change much more things here, but let's leave it that way. I like that, how it looks now. Let's close that again. You can format USB. Here's a quick system info, iDevice mounter. And here's a menu editor. This is for the menu. This is the Whisker menu. And there are always some things I change. If I use Whisker menu with Xfce, for example, I like to have the icon and the title. So here you can see, here's the icon and here's the title. You can change the title as you like. I don't need the word menu because I know it's a menu, but I want to have some space here. So the behavior, I don't like the categories here on the right. I preferred that the categories are on the left. Well, how to do that? The category next to the panel bottom. So let's have a look. Now the categories are here and the programs are here. So the commands, how you start, for example, the Settings Manager, search actions. I don't need the application descriptions. So now they're gone, and I can minimize. I can minimize the Whisker menu. I like it more in that way. Okay, that's more to my liking. There is also the Xfc Settings Manager, if you like, to edit things here. There are not only the MX tools, and you see, wow, that's a lot. The appearance, the desktop, the file manager. Let's go into appearance. Now at the moment, our style is Graybird MX. That's MX theme, but you can use Numix and Arc Dark for those who prefer dark themes. This is Arc Dark. I think I would choose that, or maybe Adwaita Dark. I like that too. Or what is plain dark? Yeah, that's also nice. I like that too. You can change the icon set. If you don't like Papyrus, you can choose Numix, GNOME, Finder, ePapyrus, Papyrus Dark, and Tango, and you can install every icon set available in Debian or in the Debian backports. You can change the font settings. Now we have Noto Sans. I like that a lot. 10.5, I would choose the size a little bit higher. We have the monospace regular for monospace font. We have the custom DPI setting. If you change that, you see. It gets larger. That's standard again. Let's chat ad block. We need a password. Okay, this is the Antics Advert Blockers tool. It adds stuff to your etc hosts file so that many advertising servers and websites will not be able to connect to this PC. Oh, nice. You can choose one service or multiple services for more advert protection. Do you want to proceed? Yes. So here you can pick services that you prefer. Yeah. These all are blocking services. You have to check what that is, and then you choose that and click OK. That's all you have to do. There's a firewall configuration. Let's look into MX Tweak. What's that? Oh yes, here is the panel. It's pretty much the same as we saw at the beginning. There is a theme. MX Dark, MX Light, Nietzsche. Okay. There is the Xfc Window Manager, the compositor. And you can also choose Compton. Okay. Good. As you see, there are many tools to edit your MX 19. There are color profiles, Power Manager, print settings. Yeah, as you like it. So, as I said, it's very interesting what I see here. I'm very curious to see the official version of MX19. I think it will not take long until you can download that version. But what I see here is very, very nice. I like MX a lot. Well, I would be more than happy if you tell me what you think about MX, what you use, what you think. As you know, I'm very new to this international English-speaking world. Here I have a German Linux channel on YouTube in German language, but now I decided to spread my wings, and I would like to get in contact with people all over the world who use Linux and who love Linux, because I love Linux, and would be more than happy to hear from you, to read from you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little video about MX19 Beta 2.1. Bye bye, Joseph.